Well, Robert Pulling's children oppose this plea deal, but prosecutors say this decision avoids the risk of unpredictable juries.
I had it all on my mind last night, and I just couldn't sleep.
Chelchasity Pulling cannot escape the nightmares about her father's murder.
Sometimes when I go to sleep, I'll see my dad's murder after hearing the details.
She thought the first-degree murder trial scheduled to begin next week for her dad's killer, Kevin Rice, would bring her comfort, but the prosecutor's decision to offer Rice a plea agreement on a lesser charge and his acceptance left her once again tossing and turning.
Because we would have been able to at least get peace from it, but now it just doesn't feel like we're getting peace.
Rice, the house manager at a real-life recovery house in Richmond, pleaded guilty Wednesday to second-degree murder and abduction for monetary benefit. Police said Kevin Rice murdered Robert Pulling in order to steal his bank card. Rice and the real-life recovery program where the pair lived were the subject of a CBS 6 investigation. Pulling's family questioned why Rice was ever put in charge of the house in the first place when he already had a lengthy criminal record. The plea puts Rice behind bars for 30 years, but Chelchasity and her brother wanted prosecutors to take the case to trial on the first-degree murder charge.
I told them straight up that it's not fair, that we didn't want that.
It's understandable that a victim's family could be upset in a situation like this.
Still, CBS 6 legal analyst Todd Stone says there are very legitimate reasons why prosecutors may have gone forward with the plea deal.
The benefit to a prosecutor in negotiating a plea is that the defendant gives up his right to appeal and agrees that he's guilty, and so that's a significant benefit to a prosecutor.
And he says it's their decision to make.
Right. At the end of the day, this is the prosecutor's decision because it's the Commonwealth of Virginia versus an individual, for a criminal violation of the Virginia Code.
We asked prosecutor Brooke Pettit about her decision to go forward with the plea agreement. In an email, she responded with, "No sentence a court can impose will ever make up for the tragic loss of Robert Pulling's life." In this case, the 43-year-old defendant agreed to an active term of 30 years. This is a significant above-guideline sentence that avoids the risks of trials and unpredictable juries. Most importantly, the plea will protect the community until Rice is in his 70s. Working for you, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.